Did you know that Dune is not just a single novel, but an entire universe, one that has shaped science fiction for over half a century? From the mind of Frank Herbert to the screens of Hollywood, and now into the hands of gamers with Dune, Awakening, the legend of Arrakis continues. In this video, we're diving deep into the books, the themes, the mythos, and how Dune, Awakening offers an entirely new window into one of the most complex, prophetic, and breathtaking universes ever imagined. To many, Dune is intimidating. The book opens with political feuds, mysterious orders like the Bene Gesserit, galactic empires, and the desert planet Arrakis, a world so harsh it tests the soul. Frank Herbert wasn't writing simple space opera. He built an ecological, religious, and political allegory. Themes like resource exploitation, messianic prophecy, the corruption of power, and the fragility of civilization echo throughout the saga. It's not just about a boy named Paul, it's about humanity's future. In Dune, 1965, Paul Atreides arrives on Arrakis with his noble family, tasked with ruling the desert planet and harvesting its most precious resource, melange or spice. But the spice is more than a commodity, it's everything. It extends life, powers space travel, unlocks visions, control it, and you control the universe. Paul's family is betrayed, his father is murdered, and in the deserts with the Fremen, the fierce native people of Arrakis, Paul begins to awaken. He becomes Muad'Dib, a messiah, a myth, and eventually an emperor. But Herbert never gives us easy answers. Dune doesn't celebrate Paul's rise, it questions it. Because in the wake of his ascent comes a jihad. Billions die in his name, and Paul? He walks into the desert, blinded, leaving power behind. The saga continues. In Dune Messiah, Paul struggles with the consequences of prophecy. In Children of Dune, his children grapple with the legacy of his rule. And in God Emperor of Dune, his son Leto II becomes something more than human. A tyrant, a god, a worm. All to shape humanity's destiny. But what if history changed? Dune, Awakening, the upcoming survival MMO, offers fans a new lens. Set in an alternate timeline where Paul Atreides never existed, the game asks, what happens when the myth never forms? When the power vacuum is unfilled? When the desert chooses differently? You are dropped into a shifting political and ecological war zone. As a custom character, your mission is to survive, thrive, and shape Arrakis. You'll align with factions, master spice harvesting, build outposts, avoid deadly storms, and yes, face the mighty Shai-Hulud, the sandworms. Unlike the books, you're not following prophecy. You're writing your own. No Paul. No predetermined fate. Only your choices. And that's what makes this game revolutionary. It's not just set in the Dune universe, it's alive inside it. A world influenced by Herbert's cautionary tales, where power corrupts and ecosystems demand respect. The desert doesn't forgive, it only tests. He who can destroy a thing controls a thing. Fear is the mind killer. These words weren't meant for one man. They were meant for all of us. Dune. Awakening reimagines Herbert's vision not just as lore to follow, but a system to interact with, to break, or to serve. You will choose your house, your path, your legend. But beware, this is no power fantasy. Every decision costs something. Every alliance is temporary, and Arrakis never sleeps. You'll negotiate trade deals with smugglers, build influence in guild councils, survive sandstorms that bury cities, hack ancient tech from forgotten civilizations. And every moment, every encounter, is shaped by a world that evolves even when you're not playing. This is more than a survival game. It's a living ecosystem, a political chessboard, a resource war. It's everything Herbert imagined, and something even he never dreamed. A chance for players around the world to live the Dune experience. In this world, you won't just explore the deep desert, you'll learn to fear it. You'll understand why the spice must flow, and at what cost. The choices you make, who to trust, who to betray, when to fight, and when to vanish into the dunes, will ripple across the planet. Some will carve out empires, others will become legends whispered by the wind. But only the most cunning will survive. Dune. Awakening isn't just about gaming, it's about storytelling, identity, and control. Will you become a tyrant? A savior? A ghost? On Arrakis, survival is never guaranteed, but transformation is. It's also about the power of immersion. When you step into Dune, Awakening, you're not just following in the footsteps of heroes, you're reshaping the mythos. Every small decision builds into something greater. The structures you raise, the communities you foster, the battles you choose to wage or avoid, they all leave a mark. This MMO doesn't just simulate a world, it evolves with its players. Political landscapes shift, alliances rise and fall, and economies collapse or flourish depending on your actions. It's a mirror of Herbert's vision, unforgiving, strategic, and always teetering on the edge of chaos. So whether you see yourself as a warrior in the desert, a silent observer in the shadows, or a diplomatic force behind the scenes, Arrakis will challenge everything you think you know. And just like the spice, it will change you. This isn't just a game. It's a test of vision, of survival, of humanity itself. So whether you're new to Dune or a longtime reader, it's time to awaken. Subscribe for more deep dives into books that shape our imagination and the worlds they inspire. Drop a comment. What's your favorite Dune moment? And are you ready to walk into the desert and leave everything behind?